bag in the cup, add it up, add it up. Put my friends in the truck, add it up, add it up. If you're thinking on me now, that's enough, that's enough. If you're thinking on me now, that's enough, that's enough. Put the bag in the cup, add it up, add it up. Put my friends in the truck, add it up, add it up. If you're thinking on me now, that's enough, that's enough. If you're thinking on me now, that's enough, that's enough.
You see what you contribute to my consciousness. Voices feeling so ominous. I can't place a thing for you. They mark it out as a
Welcome to the Go Home show of SmackDown Live right before our Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event this weekend. Opening up the show here from San Jose, California, we're going to have our general manager Triple H address the crowd. Let's hear from him right now. Seeing as Hell in a Cell is on Sunday, I figured I would come out here and address the crowd. I have some ideas as to some matches that we can have this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. My first idea is to put the defending tag team champions, the Showtime Stars, in a Hell in a Cell match against American Alpha, the team that beat them before they won the championships. In addition, I will put the championship rematch from WrestleMania between Aliester Black and Adrian Neville in a Hell in a Cell as well. On top of that, we will have an Armaggedon 6-man Hell in a Cell match featuring 3 members from Balor Club and 3 members from Kings of Wrestling, each choosing their own representatives from each side, having the winner with the last chance opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship before they defend it at Survivor Series for Team SmackDown. That is all, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's show and this Sunday, when we show everyone why we are SmackDown Live. Enjoy Hell in a Cell and enjoy tonight.
I need to talk to Mike Lowry.
Hello. is my word.
This is the sound.
Through the night when it be storming, hoping everything could clear up by the morning. Niggas tell the lies, so I gotta be honest. Ask me for the tellage, you know that I'ma run it. Turned up like we want it, we pulled up on that dumb shit. Flexing on these niggas, pockets full of blue honey.
Chris is awesome. He's as hot as it get, the type to drop you quick with a mafia kick. Got the hunger of a young lion, plus the eye of the tiger. Pummel you like he's a young Tyson. That young knockout kid, split your wig. Rivera Cloverleaf, snap you like a twig. You're more than welcome to step up and get effed up from a hangman's clutch or hero's welcome. You're just a Joe Smo, he'll bust your chops. It's a KO once he hammer locks the cravat. Tomato cans don't stand a chance, no holds barred. Rolling elbow to a bozo's jaw. It's flawless offense done with precision.
As you heard in the opening to SmackDown Live, General Manager Triple H announcing that there will be an Armaggedon Hell in a Cell match this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. We're getting a sneak preview of that right now as two members of each representing team going head to head, as Jordan Devlin going to look to take on Cassius Ohno, the Import Killer, looking to take out the Knockout Artist here on SmackDown Live. And it appears that the Balor Club, having ditched Luke Gallows following the miscommunication last week on the hands of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, and it appears that Balor Club going in a new direction with Jordan Devlin here tonight, recruiting him, potentially going to look to utilize him in the Armaggedon Hell in a Cell. Last chance, as Triple H announced, last chance to face the WWE Champion and the last chance to represent SmackDown Live at Survivor Series, of course being the next pay-per-view for SmackDown Live following Hell in a Cell, dropping him with that huge complete shot downward spiral from Jordan Devlin, the Import Killer, looking to take it to the Knockout Artist here with a sling blade, emulating his sensei of sorts, Finn Balor, on the outside. But you got to think, when it comes to that Hell in a Cell match, it's going to be any man, every man for himself, regardless of their team. Now diving in with a huge clothesline off the top rope. As the Kings of Wrestling looking off from the outside, you could see Cesaro and CM Punk flanking the Knockout Artist, Cassius Ohno. Now a Saito suplex, but Cassius Ohno able to shift his weight and press down on Jordan Devlin, the Import Killer. And now a forearm across the face of Jordan Devlin is going to level the man who look to take him down, as now Cassius Ohno gonna look to follow it up, as Jordan Devlin has nowhere to go on that Gotch style pile driver. Now looking to go for the cover here is Cassius Ohno, and getting only a 2 count. Jordan Devlin barely getting the shoulder up off that Gotch style pile driver, and I'm not surprised, as Cassius Ohno looking to put away Jordan Devlin, now getting the bell clap across the ears and a second downward spiral, dropping Cassius Ohno face first into the canvas. Once again, the import killer looking to take it to Cassius Ohno with a dragon screw leg whip, taking out the leg once again of Cassius Ohno. Now once again gonna stomp on the leg. Jordan Devlin having an interesting strategy here in this contest, gonna look to take out the legs of Cassius Ohno, dropping him with the foot stomps into the legs. Once again, Jordan Devlin utilizing everything at his arsenal to take out the knockout artist Cassius Ohno, as he just taunts over in the corner, catching him with a backhand chop and a bell clap to follow it up, as Cassius Ohno now being supported by the ropes. He's going to be sent over the ropes now. Cassius Ohno just stalking Jordan Devlin, going to springboard in, diving in with a forearm smash across the face of Cassius Ohno, catching him on the way in. And Jordan Devlin now lifting Cassius Ohno back into position, going to send him off of the ropes once again. Now looking to bring him in for that huge Spanish fly, coming off of the ropes but unsuccessful in connecting off that opportunity. Jordan Devlin now going to send Cassius Ohno over into the buckle. Looking for something different here, as Jordan Devlin sending Cassius Ohno to the outside. He's going to look for a triangle drop kick to the outside, as Cassius Ohno crashes down by the Balor Club, and Carl Anderson and Finn Balor going to look to capitalize on the situation at hand, sending Cassius Ohno back inside the ring, where Jordan Devlin can capitalize on the situation, looking to come in for that standing Spanish fly once again, but it was unsuccessful, as Cassius Ohno able to sidestep that opportunity. Game point killer Jordan Devlin coming up short in that exchange, now going to look to wrench over the arm and a Pele kick to the arm of Cassius Ohno. Now he's going to look to lift him up for a powerbomb. The strength of Jordan Devlin to lift him up into a powerbomb and a buckle bomb, sending him over into the turnbuckle pad, as Jordan Devlin surprisingly able to lift up Cassius Ohno and muscle him over into the corner. Here I was just taking a look at some of his moves. This is my first match playing as him. And now Jordan Devlin lifting up Cassius Ohno, gonna send him over into the buckle now, across the ring. It's reversed by Cassius Ohno, drilling him into the canvas with a DDT. And Cassius Ohno now is gonna stalk him from across the ring, over in the buckle. He's just gonna scout him and look here for the discus big boot, but it's sidestepped by Jordan Devlin, now going for that lariat from behind, but it's stuck out of the way by Cassius Ohno, now dropping that elbow across the heart, the forearm I should say, across the heart of Jordan Devlin in the corner of the ring, as now both competitors just staring down each other, one being from outside the ring, as now the Kings of Wrestling approaching Finn Balor and Jordan Devlin by our announce table over here. And now Jordan Devlin getting close to Cesaro and CM Punk, but gonna look to get back inside the ring as the referee continuing to count away. Cassius Ohno now escaping the ring and going to the outside. He's gonna be caught with an axe handle coming down from Jordan Devlin, sneaking in a quick strike here on Cassius Ohno. Now a kick, a series of kicks to the face from Jordan Devlin, and now he's going to go back inside the ring and await Cassius Ohno's return as he knocks him back into the buckle upon entry into the ring. Going to prevent the knockout artist from getting too close in to Jordan Devlin, but now he's going to lift him up to the top rope, as Jordan Devlin looking to take advantage of the situation here, looking to go high risk with a huge Falcon Arrow all the way from the top rope. Avalanche Falcon Arrow crashing him down. Now Jordan Devlin looking to go high risk up from the top rope. He's going to dive down with a huge splash, hooking the leg of Cassius Ohno. Now 1, 2, and the kick out at the count of 2, as the knockout artist able to get his shoulder up somehow at the count of 2 and escape that cover from Jordan Devlin off that dive from the top rope. And not to mention the Avalanche Falcon Arrow before, now a detonation kick from Jordan Devlin. And what is it going to take to put away Cassius Ohno in this contest? This just being a teaser of the match that we will get come Sunday. And you got to think that it will be these 6 here competing tonight. If Jordan Devlin can impress here tonight, you got to think that he will be in the match instead of Luke Gallows. And I think at this point he's already earned the spot. Now diving over for that sunset flip out of the corner onto Cassius Ohno with a count of 2. But the referee being pulled out of the ring by Cesaro. The Kings of Wrestling using some underhanded tactics of their own in order to ensure victory, not only tonight but potentially inside Hell in a Cell come Sunday. Diving in with the axe handle once again is Jordan Devlin. Now he's going to look to go high risk up from the top rope. Jordan Devlin is on the top rope right now. He's going to await Cassius Ohno getting back up to his feet here. Going to dive in with a clothesline once again, folding up Cassius Ohno on the canvas. Now going to rebound off the ropes with a moonsault. Kick to the face. I believe he was going for that Spanish fly once again, but he really can't connect flush with that maneuver, no matter how hard he tries. Now, Jordan Devlin going to look to follow it up now, pointing to the crowd, and going to look to go for that diving moonsault from the top rope, diving in with a huge moonsault, hooking the leg of Cassius Ohno. Now 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Cassius Ohno getting his shoulder up. Only a count of 2 at the hands of Jordan Devlin. And he's going to look to quickly follow it up with a package pile driver here on the knockout artist. Cassius Ohno drilling him into the canvas. And now looking for the cover on Cassius Ohno. 1, 2, and a kick out at the count of 2 from Cassius Ohno. Once again, somehow getting the shoulder up despite a diving moonsault and a package pile driver. Now lifting him up and dropping him for the gut check knee busters to the gut. And now driving the elbow across the chest. CM Punk coming up on the apron but ducking down. What was going on there? Jordan Devlin freaked out by the antics of CM Punk, but believing that he had Cassius Ohno put away there. Despite how much he hits him with, he can't seem to put him away. But Cassius Ohno almost seeming fresh in this contest as he springs back up into life. As Jordan Devlin recovering on the outside, the Kings of Wrestling leaving some space between the two competitors. As you wouldn't see that from the Balor Club, Carl Anderson and Finn Balor all on top of Cassius Ohno, as you saw when he went outside the ring. Now a series of chops. Jordan Devlin looking to fight back against Cassius Ohno, and a really impressive showing already from Jordan Devlin here tonight as he looks to get Cassius Ohno, springing him off the ropes and dropping him with a Falcon Arrow once again in this contest. As Jordan Devlin now looking to go high risk up from the top rope, is going to dive down with an elbow drop across the heart of Cassius Ohno, and now going to go up to Brett's rope off of the second rope. Just going to scout Cassius Ohno to get back up to his feet, diving in, swinging around and dropping him with a tornado DDT. Jordan Devlin able to capitalize on the situation at hand when Cassius Ohno was found groggy in the middle of the ring, and catching him with that huge tornado DDT out of the corner. But Cassius Ohno now going to look to turn him around for the knockout forearm to the back of the head of Jordan Devlin, and now hooking the leg of Jordan Devlin here in this contest. Going to look to get the cover, but a kick out at the count of 2 from Jordan Devlin. And he stays alive in this contest, the Import Killer, able to create some space between himself and Cassius Ohno following that cover. And Cassius Ohno coming up short off that springboard elbow drop. Now Jordan Devlin going to lift him up for that sit-out power bomb. The strength of Jordan Devlin to muscle up Cassius Ohno after everything that he's taken in this contest. And there's nothing for Cesaro and CM Punk to do but to watch on as Cassius Ohno looking to deal with Jordan Devlin in his own way. As Jordan Devlin now scouting him from the top rope, diving in with a crossbody onto the knockout artist and lifting up Cassius Ohno here. Gonna look for that hatch suplex, but it's countered by Cassius Ohno as he hammers the gut of Jordan Devlin, able to fight out of it. A kick to the gut, and now a swinging neck breaker to Jordan Devlin, but Devlin quick to recover, is going to nip up, and he's caught with a Frankensteiner from Cassius Ohno. The athleticism of Cassius Ohno is unmatched for a man of his size. And now Jordan Devlin going to look to counter Cassius Ohno as he gets up, dropping the arm across the shoulder. And now countered by Cassius Ohno once again in this contest. Going to be hit with the cravat neckbreaker to Jordan Devlin. And hooking the leg now is Cassius Ohno, and a kick out at the count of 1 from the Import Killer, refusing to give in to Cassius Ohno in this contest. No matter what he does. Cassius Ohno now just going to brutalize Jordan Devlin with a series of strikes, knees to the back, whatever it takes here. Jordan Devlin now with the reversal, sending Cassius Ohno over into the buckle. They're going to turn around Cassius Ohno here. The reversal from Cassius Ohno, able to get out of that predicament, lifting up Jordan Devlin and spiking him down for that Gotch-style pile driver once again in this contest. That's what got the nearest fall that we have seen in this contest on Jordan Devlin earlier on, when Cassius Ohno went for that move, but Jordan Devlin able to roll to the outside, but he's not going to get enough space as he's hit with the cravat from Cassius Ohno on the outside. And there's going to be nowhere to run for Jordan Devlin and the Balor Club when they are locked inside Hell in a Cell with the Kings of Wrestling. They might not be able to make contact right now, but come Sunday night, you gotta expect all these men to be going all out. And now Jordan Devlin gonna be hit with the knockout once again, springing off of the ropes and being guillotined over that second rope. The Import Killer being knocked out by Cassius Ohno, and now the pinfall, but he kicks out once again. Jordan Devlin somehow kicking out at the count of 1 off of the knockout shot and being guillotined off of the second rope, but the Import Killer not being phased at all by the strikes of Cassius Ohno. And fighting now back to his feet, Jordan Devlin with an impressive showing. You gotta expect that he will be featured in this Armageddon Hell in a Cell match at the hands of the Balor Club. Now going for the final cut over in the corner. Cassius Ohno, a real master of the class, is able to drop down Jordan Devlin, and now a knee strike to the face sends Jordan Devlin spiraling out of control. And now looking for the cover, but Jordan Devlin once again getting the shoulder up quick enough to create some separation, as now Cassius Ohno gonna wrench back on the arm of Jordan Devlin, and he's just gonna stomp down on it and step once again on the arm of Jordan Devlin, the Import Killer, suffering at the hands of Cassius Ohno as he rebounds off the ropes, diving in for that axe handle. But Jordan Devlin able to roll the outside where it is not quite safe at the hands of Cassius Ohno, sending him crashing out to his Balor Club stablemate, being Finn Balor. Here at the announce table area, Cassius Ohno preparing something, but he's not looking to dive to the outside, as he's just going to await Jordan Devlin's recovery here. Cassius Ohno not going to go for a tope, instead just going to prepare himself for Jordan Devlin's return. And now a series of strikes from Jordan Devlin is going to get him back in this contest, but Cassius Ohno now going to come back with a powerbomb opportunity. Jordan Devlin with the reversal rolling through, and now hooking the legs of Cassius Ohno, but he rolls through and kicking out. Cassius Ohno now lifting him up in the fireman's carry position, driving him into the buckle. The brutality off of that just displayed by Cassius Ohno as he drove Jordan Devlin headfirst into the turnbuckle, and now is going to look to target the legs of Jordan Devlin to prevent that moonsault off of the top rope, and the strength that Jordan Devlin has exhibited. Now the electric chair rolling elbow to the back of the temple of Jordan Devlin. All the strikes he's taken to the back of the head. How can the Import Killer continue to kick out? But he does once again at the count of 1, and Cassius Ohno must be thinking, what is it going to take to keep down the Import Killer? Jordan Devlin in this contest going to look for the KO once again here, and a knockout strike to the back of the head of Jordan Devlin, and the referee getting down for the cover here is going to look for the pin, but Jordan Devlin once again getting a near fall, shoulder up at the count of 2. How does he keep doing it? How many? I believe 3 knockout strikes at the hands of Cassius Ohno have been delivered. But Jordan Devlin refusing to quit here in this contest. Now ducking behind Cassius Ohno with that inverted DDT. And the import killer now with a basement kick to the back. Just disrespecting Cassius Ohno now. And wrenching away at the neck of Cassius Ohno. Jordan Devlin more than proving himself here tonight that he is a worthy contender here on SmackDown Live in his, essentially his debut. Now lifting Cassius Ohno back up to his feet. We have seen him quite a bit in the NXT Cruiserweight division last year, but he hasn't been around for quite a few months, so it's good to see Jordan Devlin back in a prominent position. And now he's here on SmackDown Live with the Balor Club. And now Jordan Devlin going to look to set up Cassius Ohno once again for that tornado DDT off of the second rope, dropping Cassius Ohno once again, drilling him headfirst into the canvas with that tornado DDT, and now just dragging him into position. Jordan Devlin looking to get Cassius Ohno in perfect position to lift him up for that package pile driver, drilling him headfirst. The import killer dropping Cassius Ohno, but taking a second to breathe. Following that package pile driver, now hooking the leg for the pin on Cassius Ohno, but he gets the shoulder up. The referee only counting 2. I'm in disbelief. Jordan Devlin is in disbelief. What will it take to end this contest? As every man doing what it takes to kick out here. The detonation kick from Jordan Devlin, showing what he has learned from Finn Balor, being a part of Balor Club. And Finn Balor having been his trainer. And now a kick out from Jordan Devlin once again at the count of 2. Cassius Ohno frustrated at the referee, believing that he had him put away there. And now a kick to the back once again. Cassius Ohno now just disrespecting Jordan Devlin in this contest. As everything these two have gone through, Jordan Devlin hitting another inverted DDT and able to counter whatever Cassius Ohno had in mind as he lifted him up for that power slam. Now Jordan Devlin with the power, able to drop him for a Michinoku driver of his own. Now Jordan Devlin getting Cassius Ohno back up to his feet here. Is going to turn him around for a huge neck breaker. I thought he was going to go for the knockout that Cassius Ohno has been using this entire contest. Jordan Devlin now high risk up from the top rope is going to await Cassius Ohno getting back to his feet here, diving in with another huge clothesline, taking him down. Carl Anderson impressed at ringside. And that's got to bode well for Jordan Devlin, but he comes in crashing with a huge lariat in the corner. Does Cassius Ohno, diving down with an elbow drop, but Jordan Devlin able to evade, dropping down with a basement drop kick. And the referee is knocked out. And you got to believe, yep, Jordan Devlin going to introduce a weapon into this contest. No, electing not to as the referee quick to recover. But that time is going to cost him as Cassius Ohno now going to guillotine Jordan Devlin over the top rope on the inside of the ring. And going to look to capitalize on the distraction, but a kick out from Jordan Devlin once again. Going back to those 1 count kickouts, but an elbow across the head to the import killer is going to stunt any attempts at a 1 count kick out. Now reversing that ace crusher opportunity, rebounding off the ropes twice as Cassius Ohno unable to generate anything. On Jordan Devlin, now a super kick from the import killer. And having to recover over in the corner for a second here is Jordan Devlin as Cassius Ohno now back to his feet is going to drill Jordan Devlin head first into the canvas. And now stomping on the back of the head of Jordan Devlin, dropping the elbow across the chest of the import killer. Once again, the knockout artist in this contest looking to take it to the Pride of Belfast. Now being dropped down and roaring forearm to the back of the head. And Jordan Devlin, proud of his work, gonna send Jordan Devlin across the ring with a cravat. Cassius Ohno just disrespecting Jordan Devlin, the representative of OTT over in Ireland. Now being dropped down by Cassius Ohno, turned around, and Cassius Ohno gonna look to lock in the stretch, the regal stretch on Jordan Devlin. Is he gonna get the tap out victory here on Jordan Devlin? And he does. Jordan Devlin having to tap out here in this contest despite all of the kickouts from the KO knockouts. The forearm to the back of the skull. Jordan Devlin once again looking for the Spanish fly in these replays. 3 times looking for the Spanish Fly, and then that huge moonsault all the way from the top rope and a package pile driver, not to mention all Jordan Devlin highlights. But eventually succumbing to the knockout artist. But it wasn't a knockout that did it, it was a tap out. And this was just a brief preview. The Kings of Wrestling celebrating for now. But the Balor Club on the outside, these 6 men will meet in a Hell in a Cell match on Sunday to determine who will be the last man to meet for the World Heavyweight Championship before Survivor Series. We will see what goes down at Hell in a Cell on Sunday, but let's go to the main event. It is great to see Candice LeRae here on SmackDown Live, the same show in which Joey Ryan, her tag team partner from the independent circuit, is a champion, one half of the tag team champions, not to mention. But it appears that Candice LeRae has company in her SmackDown Live debut, coming down to ringside behind her. It appears that Sasha Banks has come down to ringside and is attacking Candice LeRae with a bulldog from behind and now just talking some smack to Candice LeRae. A knee trembler across the face, the Shining Wizard on the outside, and Sasha Banks looking to steal the spotlight from Candice LeRae in her debut. Of course, Asuka looking for more challengers before her encounter with Ember Moon come Survivor Series, making a promise to Ember Moon back at WrestleMania that she would meet her at Survivor Series, in which Raw vs. SmackDown Women's Championship opportunity. Ember Moon versus Asuka is the match that has been marketed ever since WrestleMania. If she can make it there, she will be in the clear. But first, Asuka has to get through whatever challenge awaits her on SmackDown Live. It appears that these women are brawling right now as Candice LeRae coming up short, and that single leg dropkick from Sasha Banks is going to take her down. Sasha now looking to capitalize on this opportunity with a Russian leg sweep. It appears that is what we have been seeing lately, the Russian leg sweep putting people away. And Sasha Banks now putting away Candice LeRae, and we will see how that pans out heading into Hell in a Cell. If these two women are afforded an opportunity, you got to think that Candice LeRae, new to SmackDown Live, if she receives an opportunity, it could be big for her career. And Sasha Banks intent on stealing her spotlight. Now let's move on to the actual main event as we see a tag team match featuring some of the stars that will be competing this Sunday at Hell in a Cell.
And cool teddy bear.
intelligence and power. The best versus the greatest. He'll make you famous. One spirit bomb and your whole life changes. Bask in my glory, you all know the story. Started on the football field, but wanted more. See, the full contact made me react. Know anyone and everyone, and that's a known fact. From the top row, I reign supreme. I'm worse than any nightmare. Exorcism or wet dream. Respect to those who try to step in the ring, but when the bell sounds, catch a beat down like Rodney King.
There's some soldiers in here and some warriors too. Pay respect to all with a solid salute. It's time.
A cruel irony sets in over SmackDown Live here tonight, as just days before their encounter this Sunday at the pay-per-view event, Adrian Neville and Aliester Black are going to have to team up here tonight before stepping inside the Hell in a Cell structure to face in a WrestleMania rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship. Aliester Black being currently the longest reigning WWE Champion here on SmackDown Live, holding that championship in at 175 days to date. And it's an impressive reign that Aliester Black has maintained since defeating Neville back at WrestleMania following his victory in the Royal Rumble contest. And now the King of the Bros, Matt Riddle, going to hit a series of knee strikes to the face of Adrian Neville. And you got to think if Matt Riddle or Keith Lee could land a pinfall victory here tonight on Aliester Black or potentially on Neville, they could be added to the contest this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. We will see how that affects this contest. And we will see how Matt Riddle and Keith Lee are able to coexist as a team, having some history between the two back on the independent circuit. However, Matt Riddle now, for the time being, going to work alongside Keith Lee, currently having no contest established for them. Oh, and Keith Lee and Matt Riddle working together to send Adrian Neville all the way to the outside, and the King of the Bros now just going to soak in the chants from the crowds as now he makes the tag to the Limitless one, Keith Lee. As I was saying, Keith Lee and Matt Riddle not having a match this Sunday come Hell in a Cell. We will see how that affects them here tonight and what they will be willing to go through, as Adrian Neville now sending Keith Lee out to Aliester Black, rolling in with the Rolling Hills on a 450 splash, as now Aliester Black going to follow it up with a moonsault off of the top rope. These two working tremendously together, surprisingly, as Aliester Black and Adrian Neville taking it to the Limitless one, Keith Lee, with that combination. Now diving in was Aliester Black with that dropkick, but he comes up short now as Keith Lee looking to military press the champion up over his head. And if you can cast your minds back to Unforgiven, this is a rematch from the last SmackDown Live pay-per-view, as Keith Lee looked to take the championship from Aliester Black, and we're getting to see them step inside the ring once again here tonight in the main event of SmackDown Live, as a preview of this Sunday's events is occurring here tonight. Keith Lee now lifting up Aliester Black and able to spinebuster him back and towards the ropes, and now Keith Lee gonna scout Aliester Black for that release back suplex, sending the champion crashing after he released him in the air. And Aliester Black now being sent into the turnbuckle, as Keith Lee now making the tag back in to the King of the Bros, Matt Riddle. Gonna send Aliester Black coming, crashing in with a huge lariat clothesline, as Matt Riddle, fired up off of that attack, is gonna look to follow up on the champion here tonight. And we have seen now Matt Riddle looking for that rolling armbar, but Aliester Black able to get on the ropes and roll outside the ring to evade whatever Matt Riddle had scouted for him there. But now he sends Aliester Black off of the ropes and kicks him right in the gut for his efforts now being sandwiched between the two, as Matt Riddle going to look to make the tag here. And we've seen in the past few months all the opportunities that Matt Riddle has received, now being sent with a sleeper slam over the shoulders of Aliester Black, crashing down, but he's able to quickly fight back. Matt Riddle now lifting up Aliester Black, but the reversal as Aliester Black hitting him with a super kick, taking Matt Riddle down and sending him all the way to the outside as he continued rolling and taking Adrian Neville down off of the apron with no one to tag in. Aliester Black now looking to take care of Matt Riddle on the inside of the ring, but he gets terminated with a huge forearm smash to the face by the King of the Bros, who is fired up now as he rebounds off the ropes and coming in for that Broton, but Aliester Black quickly able to make the tag in to Adrian Neville, who is met by Matt Riddle on his way into the ring by a jumping knee strike. And now Matt Riddle is caught with a clothesline takedown and a big boot to follow it up from Adrian Neville as he looks to fire up, running off of all corners, now being sent to the outside is Adrian Neville at the hands of Matt Riddle as he rebounds off of the ropes and diving to the outside with a Broton all the way to the outside, toe-paying over the ropes and looking to take out the man that gravity forgot, Adrian Neville, the number one contender for the WWE Championship, as we see Aliester Black recovering on the other side and no one for Adrian Neville to make the tag to. However, Matt Riddle now is going to look to send Neville over into the corner and make the tag in now to Keith Lee, who is relatively fresh in this contest. Drop toe hold and an elbow drop to Adrian Neville, is able to take him down and stunt any momentum. Now a spine buster release at the hands of Keith Lee, and now turning him over for a single leg Boston Crab. And you got to think that this is a smart strategy from Keith Lee, just to ground Adrian Neville. And now kicking off of him is Neville, looking to come back in this contest as Aliester Black now back up on the apron, ducking in for that headbutt, but he's caught with a European uppercut from Adrian Neville. Now the back elbows at the hands of Keith Lee is going to look to take Adrian Neville from behind with an angle slam, the Olympic slam, able to take Adrian Neville down, but he comes quickly back with an arm drag, taking down the big man Keith Lee. And now Keith Lee fighting back, grabs Neville by the choke, choking him by the throat, lifting him up for the military press into the spine buster on his way down. And proud of his work is the Limitless one, Keith Lee, who has just stunted everything that Adrian Neville has worked for in this contest with a quick military press, now bringing Adrian Neville over to the corner and powerbombing him down over into the buckle. And Adrian Neville quick to get back to his feet after that maneuver, surprisingly able to quickly recover off of that. But Keith Lee now going to send him to the outside as he looks to scout Adrian Neville. And you got to think that Aliester Black is not going to interfere in this maneuver. The tope con low from Keith Lee all the way to the outside. The size of Keith Lee to dive over the ropes. And you see how Aliester Black did not break up that maneuver, as he knows that he will be meeting Adrian Neville this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. And now firing back is Keith Lee off of those strikes with a huge forearm to the face of Neville. And now looking for a suplex, but it's countered by Keith Lee as he ducks outside and drops him with a huge neck breaker. And now Keith Lee is going to look to go high risk up from the top rope. Keith Lee, the Limitless one, go look to dive to the outside with a moonsault, crashing down on Adrian Neville as the referee continuing to count away on the inside. And to my point, Aliester Black allowing all of this offense to be contributed towards Adrian Neville, knowing that he will have to meet him this Sunday come Hell in a Cell in the main event. And Keith Lee continuing to deal a lot of damage to Adrian Neville as he looks to lift him up for the Spirit Bomb potentially here. Gonna lift him up for a Spirit Bomb down to Adrian Neville. Keith Lee with a huge finish, looking to drop Adrian Neville, but scouting Adrian Neville as he gets back up to his feet here, sending him over into the buckle as he looks to make the tag in to Matt Riddle once again in this contest. And he's going to drop him back first across the knee and bring him out to Matt Riddle for a huge delayed vertical suplex. And now Matt Riddle going to allow the tag into Aliester Black, leaping in for the mushroom stomp, but it's countered by Matt Riddle, coming in with the forearm and now a slap across the face to the Lord of Darkness, Aliester Black, who sends Matt Riddle crashing to the outside. And the champ scouting him for a tope con low barrel roll tope to the outside onto Matt Riddle, the King of the Bros, being landed on with that huge dive. And now Aliester Black going to get back to the inside. Let's see if Keith Lee affords Matt Riddle the luxury of assisting him the way that Aliester Black has not in this contest, diving in with that knee now and pulling him out for a huge axe handle across the face at the hands of the King of the Bros. Now Matt Riddle going to look to send Aliester Black over into the buckle. A backhand chop across the chest. Catching him coming in with that kick is Aliester Black. And now just patient, sitting down, fully composed is the champion Aliester Black as he looks to take Matt Riddle out of the corner, but he ducks behind with that inverted DDT to counter him. Matt Riddle, quick to counter off of that opportunity, is now countered with a European uppercut from Aliester Black. Being from the Netherlands, being taught that European uppercut at a very young age when he was training to be a professional wrestler. Now, Keith Lee making room for Matt Riddle to dive to the outside onto Aliester Black with that huge diving senton. And now going to lift him up in the fireman's carry as Matt Riddle now going to look to dish him out next to the apron, going for that high head kick, but Aliester Black was able to duck to the inside of the ring and looking to make the tag to Adrian Neville, but he was caught on the way in with that leaping forearm smash from Matt Riddle. And Matt Riddle, unsuccessful in knocking Adrian Neville off of the apron, is going to look to go back after Aliester Black here as he lifts him back up to his feet, sends him into friendly territory, into his buckle, but he connects with a series of kicks to the chest. And you got to think that Adrian Neville is just eating up this offense at the hands of Matt Riddle. And Matt Riddle now receding back into his corner, diving in with that huge running knee face wash across the face. And now Adrian Neville with the counter. A strike to the face of Matt Riddle once again. Every time that Matt Riddle looks to knock Adrian Neville off of the apron, he is able to counter it and sustain all the offense that he has exhibited in this contest. And Matt Riddle now sending Aliester Black across the ring once again, taunting to the fans as he is going to look to make the tag in to Keith Lee, but it is countered by the champion Aliester Black. It is academic at this point as Aliester Black now looking to make the tag in. No, going for the kick in the corner to Matt Riddle, but now the series of counters over in the corner. A back elbow now from Matt Riddle as he looks to lift him up. Here Matt Riddle looking for the Brostone pile driver onto Aliester Black, dropping him head first. And now going to look to make the tag to the Limitless one, Keith Lee. And Keith Lee now just going to scout Aliester Black for whatever maneuver he has planned here. We saw this earlier on in this contest to Adrian Neville. He's going to look for the Spirit Bomb once again in this contest. A huge Spirit Bomb from the heavens to Aliester Black, the WWE Champion. and going to quickly make the tag in to Matt Riddle as they look to follow up this combination as a prone champion. Aliester Black is down on the ground. And now going to be countered with a knee coming into the chest as now a diving diamond cutter from Aliester Black is going to plant Matt Riddle right in the middle of the ring. And now showboating for the fans is the WWE Champion, believing that he has Matt Riddle exactly where he wants him in this contest with a stomp to the face. And now he's going to look to get Matt Riddle up, lifting him up by his toes, and going to look for the Black Mass spinning heel kick to the face of the King of the Bros. And Keith Lee now going to enter the ring, look to break up this pinfall for Aliester Black. But Aliester Black now going to look to use the maneuver that Adrian Neville used on him earlier last year at the WrestleMania match, the Kudo Driver, the Cop Killer, and the Vertebreaker, dropping Keith Lee on his spine. That devastating maneuver that Aliester Black has adopted ever since Adrian Neville utilized that maneuver on him back at WrestleMania. Now looking for a combination with that neck snap and a kick to the back from Aliester Black. Matt Riddle, quick to recover, catches Adrian Neville in the leg with that super kick running into the corner. And the King of the Bros, quick to recover off of that opportunity, is going to lift up Adrian Neville for the GTS, the bro to sleep. And Adrian Neville, now being covered, is able to get his hand underneath the bottom rope before a cover is even attempted. Looking for that super kick on Aliester Black, but he ducks to the outside. Adrian Neville has him up in the torture rack. He's going for the diving double long blower off of the torture rack, but Matt Riddle, quick to recover, so fast in this contest. Now an axe handle to the back, another one coming in on Adrian Neville, ducking underneath and diving in for that leaping clothesline. Matt Riddle has him diving in for that knee strike in the corner and lifting him out of the corner. Adrian Neville in prime position for a bro to sleep, but he's wiggling his weight out of the way, shifting his weight and able to connect with a tombstone pile driver of his own. But this time it is going to be Matt Riddle looking to kick out of this cover, and now he gets the shoulder out at the count of one. Now looking to be put away by his own maneuver, but Adrian Neville now ducking to the outside. I'm not sure what he has planned here, but you got to believe that the man that Gravity forgot looking to make a statement in front of the champion here as he looks to go in for the Rings of Saturn. It is countered into a huge arm breaker at the hands of Matt Riddle, who looks to go now. Looks to lift Adrian Neville up for another bro to sleep. Knee to the temple. The bro to sleep on Adrian Neville, hooking the leg. Keith Lee locking up Aliester Black, but taking out the referee at the same time as Matt Riddle now with a high kick to the face of Adrian Neville, soaking in the cheers of the fans. What is Keith Lee doing? A back suplex, sit out slam to the King of the Bros, Matt Riddle. What has Keith Lee done? He is attacking his tag team partner. Now a belly to belly suplex in the middle of the ring as Adrian Neville looking to recover here in this contest. Keith Lee turning on his tag team partner. For what reason? It is unknown. Dropping him down off that military press, and now a standing moonsault from the big man Keith Lee. Adrian Neville now looking to pick the scraps at the hands of Keith Lee. Aliester Black just now recovering on the inside, and an unsuccessful attempt at the hands of Matt Riddle and Keith Lee. Keith Lee turning on Matt Riddle in this contest. What have we seen here tonight? We got to think that this will lead to a contest between the two at Hell in a Cell, but why would he do this after all the offense that they delivered to the champion and the number one contender in this contest? You got to wonder why Keith Lee would turn on Matt Riddle so. And a close contest here tonight, but a show of respect here at the end of this contest as Adrian Neville and Aliester Black will meet on Sunday inside Hell in a Cell. But for now, they are celebrating inside the ring as tag team partners here tonight in the main event of SmackDown Live, and no doubt there is a lot of respect shown between these two. Thank you for joining me for SmackDown Live, and we will be here for the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view Hell in a Cell this weekend.